Yes, people, welcome to this special edition, very, very special edition of the MANDEM United podcast. As you can see right now, if you are watching this live right now and not on the audio platform, this is a special edition. Gonna talk from the Arsenal versus MANDEM United. Let me repeat that. The Gonna Talk from the Arsenal podcast versus the MANDEM United podcast. So we've got representing the Gonna Talk, we've got Cam, we've got Charlie, we've got Quill, and of course, representing MANDEM United, you've got JV, myself. I might have to call for backup in it because we weren't gonna do this 3-on-2 thing. You get what I'm saying? Like they're gonna talk or a heel tag team. Nah. So I had to call my guy in Osman for backup. You get what I'm saying? But yo, salute to everybody who be supporting Sarcasm City TV. This show is about to be nothing but banter, pure jokes. Arsenal versus Manchester United is the social media El Clasico in it. It's the Twitter El Clasico. Like memes be flying back and forth before the game. It's only Thursday, you know. And look how energetic I am. Everyone's here smiling, ready to get going. The game ain't till Saturday. You know what I'm saying? And already Thursday, banter's been flying, memes have been flying, etc., etc. But unfortunately, before we get to that, because I wanted to get straight to the banter, we have to get to this nonsense, which is racism in 2021, and I let everyone have their say briefly on it. But if you don't know, Axel Tuanzebe yesterday, after Manchester United lost to Sheffield United, was racially abused in his Instagram comments by numerous people, to the point where I do believe, someone in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong, he deactivated his account. So I just want to say, when people talk, some things are bigger than football, and that's one of them. And I'm not just so passionate about this because it's a Manchester United player. If it was an Arsenal player, I'd be here with the same energy speaking about it. It's absolutely ridiculous that in 2021, we're still dealing with racism. You know what I'm saying? And fans always like to, you get fans, especially Manchester United fans, who like to be like, they don't speak for us and blah, 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 and all this nonsense. Well, you see them racist fans, they don't speak for us. And I think I can talk for everyone on this podcast, Arsenal fans included, that no racists speak for us. We'll go to you first, Osman, and I'll let you have your say on it before we actually get into the show, and everyone else can as well. But yeah, go on, Osman.
Yeah, no, I think you've hit the nail on the head first and foremost. In terms of racism, you know, I've seen a lot of people posting, saying no to racism. Look, for me personally, it's beautiful to see so many people coming together. But at the end of the day, right, this is a reoccurring theme. My thing is, what are we doing to resolve the issue? You know, it's all well and good kneeling, and you know, I said this a couple of months back when I did a podcast on racism in football. Look, it's a token gesture. It don't mean nothing, because if you're kneeling, right, it was good the first 3 weeks. I was saying to my boy, it's like, when you clap for the NHS on a Thursday, the first 2 or 3 weeks you thought, oh yeah, this is beautiful, man. Everyone's coming together, clap. The fourth and the fifth and sixth, all right, relax, but why are you still clapping? It's the same with the taking the knee. People don't even understand the meaning behind taking the knee. People don't even know the purpose of that. Why is no one getting educated? Without education, the same things are going to continue to happen. It's 2021. It's absolutely disgusting that over a football game, it's not acceptable in any walk of life, but the fact that over a football game, you have to go towards racism is pathetic. And look, for me personally, it's very simple. If you sign up to social media platform, these mans are sharing their data anyways. At least utilize it in the right way. If you sign up to social media, if you're gonna steal our data, right, at least track man down who are being racist and hold them accountable. Because if there's no ramifications, people will do the same shit because they know they're not gonna get away with it. They're hiding behind some random screen, and it's just not okay. Like, if there's no accountability in life in general, if you steal something from a shop and you know nothing's going to happen to you, you're going to keep stealing, because if you need the money or you need the food or whatever you're stealing and you don't get trouble for it, then what's to stop you from doing it again? And that's what it is, man. These guys are fueled with hatred and there's no accountability. So instead of all these videos of Messi, Ronaldo, no resume, posting this video, the video don't mean shit to me. I want to see some action, do some proper action, and pull out the people's results. So yeah, that's what I want to see moving forward, man.
Here's what it is, man, and I can't echo your sentiment. I can't back up any more what you've just stated. I agree with it all. Same to you, Charlie. I'll let you give your thoughts on it. Like I said, I can't believe in 2021 that we're having to do this. We're having to have this conversation. But go on, Charlie.
It's heartbreaking, mate. It's heartbreaking. And I'm not having any of that, like, because some people use that for, you know, like football politics, like to point their finger at United. It happened to Chelsea a couple of times as well. It happened to Arsenal recently with Pepe as well. And it blows my mind that still goes on, mate. Every now and then I say that I was born in the wrong time. I'm for the good reasons. I like singing myself some Frank Sinatra. But these guys are like, mate, racism was born because people were always stupid, right? Like back in the day where like everyone was in their corner and stuff, they looked at something different, they abominated that. That's it. That's how stupid people still are. Like it blows my mind. We have so much information. Like I can't picture myself in a world where me and Flawless can't get along because we look different. It's dumb. It's dumb, mate. It gets me so angry. It gets me pumping. Like it's 2021, and it's I mean it's wrong everywhere. But when you think about sports, when you think about football, right? Like it's a results thing. So like color should matter even less, because even if you're an asshole and you think that way, like you want the best player to be playing, like for racism to touch football, where like sports, like so many, the best player in history is a black man. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. It gets me really angry. Like these guys should just go someplace else, like another planet, because the world's just not a place for them anymore.
No facts, man, isn't it? Get me? Someone give him a rope and a chair in it. You know what I'm saying? And that they kick the chair. But it's ridiculous and that. Quill, same to you and that. Like your thoughts on it and that. Like,
yeah, I mean, I think it obviously stems from a lack of education, but they know what they're doing, so they're not stupid. They know exactly what they're doing. It's not like they're unaware of what they're doing. The only positive I can think is that nowadays we're able to now jump on the people. There's more of us to now point at the person that's doing this, but it shouldn't have to be just. It seems like it's just us, it's the good people that are pointing out. No, it's now got to be, like you say, it's got to be punishment now. There's got to be. You got to make sure that these guys, it's good enough for us to point out and say, yeah, this is not good enough. But there needs to be action taken. There needs to be punishment. Yeah, it's disgusting. And it's probably the same people. I'm not actually aware of what happened yesterday, but I'm sure that the same color, race of the person they're pointing out, they're probably supporting that guy when the same color of the person that's doing well.
Yes, that's how stupid it is. You're spot on. Yeah.
It's not acceptable, and there needs to be action taken. There needs to be action taken, punishment. And as I said, I think it stems from lack of education, but don't think they don't know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing, and it's not right. And thankfully, the majority of us are not stupid. So hopefully people can learn from it, but don't be that guy.
Yeah, I hear that. Yo, JV.
Yo, Yaga. Afternoon, people. Yeah, how I see it is these men are idiots. Because the same way Martial was getting it as well. And when Martial scoring 23 goals last season, these men were there celebrating. When Tuanzebe is throwing himself all around the place in Paris, and Neymar and Mbappe ain't getting a sniff in that whole match, these men are loving it. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, it really shows how fickle some people are, but it really shows how stupid some people are. Because if you don't like him all the time, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Don't choose your time when you are like man. If you don't like him all the time. Don't choose, I like you because you're no. If you don't like man all the time. And me personally, I think it's time man start identifying man and boxing man up. But that's just how I roll. That's how I think in it. You know what I'm saying? Because if man started getting black eyes and bust noses and broken wrists, yeah, they'll think about it the next time, innit? They'll look at the wrist again like, oh, it's just healed. Do I really want it broke again? Or they look at the black eye and, you know what I'm saying? Or the broke nose or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think it's gone on for 2-0 now, innit? So when man's racist now, man just needs to find them and box them up and move on to the next one. But in terms of the sport, it's all really empty gestures until things can get done and fines can get put in place. It's very true what Usman said about they can get your data and do this and that with it. I could be on my phone right now. I could type in JD on my phone. I go on my laptop. It'll show me, or I'll go on my laptop. All my adverts on a certain social media thing will have 20 JD trainers right there. So you can You know what I'm saying? So you can
Yeah,
be
yeah,
all
yeah.
up in my business like that in my phone. Why are these people not being identified? Why are people able to use fake accounts? Because that's the one thing what gets me as well. Because when I seen it, a lot of them just had fake accounts. So what am I doing full-time whistle making a quick account just to abuse, man? Do you know what I'm saying? It's weird. It's very weird. But you know one thing I will say as well, which does my head in,
Go
the abuse only seem to get put at certain players because every player was rubbish last night, no matter what
Yeah.
creed, race, color. You know what I'm saying? But the black man gets singled out first. You know what I'm saying? Bruno Fernandes was passing like my 3-year-old son. You know what I'm saying? He had about as much leg power as my little baby. You get what I'm saying last night? But no one said a word about him. How many times did he kick the ball off the pitch? I don't care. Do you get what I'm saying? If you're gonna be unhappy with one person, that's fine. But abuse, even when it's not racist abuse, even the constant abuse of players after bad results needs to stop. You get what I'm saying? But then the racist abuse, you're taking it to another level. Don't get me wrong, we've all been unhappy with players and we might have tweeted certain things. A certain player was crap today or a certain player needs to fix up. But that's as far as it goes. Do you know what I mean? As long as it's constructive criticism, that's fine. But when you're taking it personal and you're talking about someone's race or where they're from, it just shows how little-minded some of these people are. Because, like I said, if Tuan Zabi manages to score a header in our last match in May and it wins us the title, half of these men will come out and say, "Oh, you know what? I was sorry." It's like, well, no, you're not sorry. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear it. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, I think the response for racism just needs to be a punch in the face. When I've seen racism in real everyday life and a punch in the face occurs, it's very funny how quickly people tend to be sorry. So that's there I stand on that one. Yeah, there you go.
Yes, fun. Yo, Cam, last but not least, your thoughts on it. And again, I can't believe we've had to start the show talking about this. It's
Listen,
20.
yeah, this is
Yeah, go on, Cam.
this is getting fucking, sorry for my language here, but this is getting fucking ridiculous now, man. It's 2021, bruv. Let me put it out there. You're not born racist. You know, if you are a racist, you know you wasn't born a racist. Can we address the fact that it's the parents not doing enough? The surroundings are not doing enough as well. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, I don't want my son to dislike another kid just because of the way he looks. If he dislikes him, I want him to have a reason to dislike him, an actual reason, like, oh, he pushes me or he does this, he's always picking on me. All right, cool. Not just because of the color of the skin, bro. That's some bullshit, ridiculous thing. Like, we're 2021 now, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, but I don't. I want it to be a nice show, but I don't want to get too peaked.
Yeah,
I'm passionate about this thing. I'm right passionate about this thing,
yeah,
bro.
man.
Like, I hate it so much, yeah. I hate it so much. It's like, bro, it upsets me when I see it in front of my face, bro. When I see it and I'm like, are you really that ignorant and naive, bro?
You know what it is as well, though. I put it to people like this as well. If you're one of these people, yeah, who know these people in these comments who are doing this, and you're not saying nothing to them, you're just as bad. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You deserve a bus nose as
Exactly.
well. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where I stand on it. But you know what it is? Here's the worst thing about it. This won't be the last thing any of us see anything like this season. Probably not even this month. You know what I mean? And the month's nearly finished. We'll probably have another incident.
The problem is, yeah, when a player doesn't do well, yeah, it's like you said. Why is people taking it personally?
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on. When was the last
Yeah.
time they paid you? Did they pay you? Did they pay you to watch the game? Did they pay you?
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? Did they physically come to your house and say, listen, here's $1,000. You have to watch my game. I'm paying you. No. They don't pay you. So why are you taking it personally?
No,
and then
you're right.
The fact that you take it personally and then to bring race into it, it just proves how much of a dickhead you are as a person yourself.
Yeah. I want to quickly address two things he said.
Yeah,
okay.
go on. Yeah, fine.
He said that, like, if you know the person, racism is a crime. It's not a crime in every country yet, but it should be. It should be. It makes no sense to judge some. Mate, like my philosophy is, as long as it doesn't like disturb your actual personal space, it shouldn't be a problem. That's it. Doesn't matter how the person looks, what they pick, like what they like, what they believe in. Doesn't matter. But that other thing, like it's true that prejudice comes in every shape and form. You know, like there's racism coming from every side, but you can see the difference. Like Man just said, at Arsenal, for example, the three players that people complain about the most are David Luiz, Xhaka, and Bellerin. You don't hear people saying, "Oh, that white mother," you know, like it's you can see the big issue. And Pepe, like a very much so more talented player, like does one mess up, like, which by the way, my opinion, shouldn't have been a red card, but people start cussing him like, mate, like it makes me want to cry, man. Like because I don't see a way of fixing it unless people start like, we gotta know that we gotta, you know, let go of some of our personal space in order to better the world a little bit. Because you're right, like people gotta use the data to find these racist bastards because they should be put in jail.
Do you know what it is? The only thing I can say is,
Usman touched on it in terms of the personal data, but go on, Cam. Last point on it, because we know we can talk about
if you're a racist, do me a favor. Do me a favor if you're a racist, innit? Take a holiday to someone outside of Europe, you know, somewhere like Africa or China, or experience the different cultures.
Brazil.
And then come back after and see if you're racist then. That's all I've got to say about it, bro.
But maybe being racist in England, look at this beautiful panel here, like 50 Shades of People. Like it's like this already, like everywhere. It is.
You know how many different nationalities are probably in this panel, whether it's islands, countries, whatever. There's multiple. You know what I'm saying? There's multiple of that in this panel.
You all sound different. Like it's a melting pot, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. It is, but yeah, man, like I can't believe we had to start the first 17 minutes of the show, but it has to be addressed, and I'm sure it'll be addressed again. And yeah, but let's get into the actual show and why we're here. And the good stuff is to talk football. So for someone in the comments who asked why are Arsenal above what's it called, above us? Why have I put them above us? Right, because obviously they're below us in the table, so I don't want them to be below us on here, number one.
You know what I mean? We're very welcoming. We're very welcoming to our guests, so you have to accommodate your guests. You know, like if someone comes to your house, someone comes to your house, yeah, and you only got like a little bit of Vimto left. You give them the Vimto and you drink the water in it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're doing. We're making them feel good. Yeah, we're making them feel good about themselves. There's not much for them to feel good about at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
So, you know why these United fans are saying that it's so confident saying this right now? It's because they think it's their house. They think it's their house. But they're forgetting they're renting it off us. So
all jokes aside, the only reason why they're above us is because Arsenal are at home and United are away in it. Because when we do the reverse one, when United play, if United were at home, I would have put United versus Arsenal. But since it's Arsenal versus United, but anyway, let's get into it. Obviously, the big fixture on Saturday. Everyone hit the like button on the video. Make sure you share it across your socials. Subscribe to the channel. And Usman, we'll start with you. Has the defeat yesterday that we took to Sheffield United changed how you feel about this game? Has it made you less confident? Are you more confident because we got the loss out of the way? Is Ollie Tax playing a part? Like, give me your thoughts. Like, what's your thoughts?
Well, to be honest, I was nervous going to the Arsenal game anyways because we always lose to shit teams in it, that part of the bus. So it's always, you know, the first time they beat us, the part of the balls. You know, they scored a penalty, but from
undefeated against Arteta.
Yeah, but Arsenal fans obviously when Man United scores penalties, they don't count.
Semi-final specialist who fight semi-final failure specialist.
Yo, Cam, let him go.
I'm hearing Cam as we speak. Jesse Lingard is stood in front of the mirror practicing his dance moves because man's coming back. But listen, real talk.
Is he gonna score for West Ham? Is he? Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Probably will. Stanley, I was just hoping he had one last dance in it. One last dance. That's what I was hoping for.
If he signs for West Ham, he'll be the best player in London, mate.
Yeah. Oh yes, you love to see it. But now, you know, look, it's always going to be a difficult game against Arsenal. We've struggled off late against Arteta's teams. In general, we struggle against teams that are part of the bus. So obviously, I'm assuming they're going to adopt a similar approach. Partey is back, fantastic player. huge fan of his. So like, fair play. They got one good midfielder, and the rest of them obviously, shocking. They just make up the numbers. But look, they got a couple of talented players up front. Saka, look, I can't hate on Saka, man. He's a baller, man. Fair play to him. He's one of the baddest youngsters about in it. So fair play to him. He deserves a lot of credit. Smith Rowe obviously injured, so not nervous, but expecting it to be a cagey game. So we'll see what Man United turn up. Hopefully our boys have had that slap in the face they needed, and they're ready for this one.
There we go, and we'll go to you, Quill. Obviously, Arsenal have had a little bit of a resurgence. I think you've won 4 of your last 5 Premier League games or something like that. And obviously, United losing yesterday. Has this made you? Is it 5 from 6? Yeah, all right, okay. I'm saying, use man in it, getting in that top half. I respect it. But has this made you more confident going into it? Obviously, Arsenal's resurgence and then United losing yesterday, or has it made you more wary?
I think it's given me a bit more confidence, to be honest, because just the way it happened, not the result, but the way it happened, were terrible. In my opinion, I think it just goes down to which French player can be less trash between Martial and Lacazette. You know what I'm saying? If one of them can get a shot on target, I reckon that's how the game's gonna go. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. Now I feel a bit more confident. We finally got a run. We finally got a bit of form. If you asked me last year, I didn't think we could beat anyone. I think we'd even lose to someone like Sheffield United, to be honest. But now,
shots fired.
There we go. But now I'm slightly confident, but like I said, either way for me, man.
All right, JV, we'll go to you. Again, pretty much same question. Has yesterday's result against Sheffield United, Arsenal's recent resurgence, the fact I don't think we've won at the Emirates since 2017 when obviously Lingard was there moonwalking, what's your thoughts on it? Has it changed? Are you less confident? What's going on?
Not at all. Not at all. Because you know why? I would say if we were playing a big team, I'd say form goes out the window, but we're not. Do you know what I mean? So in terms of Arsenal, I say form is a big factor. These men are relying on Manu, still remember what the history teacher looked like and still just done the GCSEs the other day, you know what I'm saying, for results. So, they got like, what is it? Kevin De Bruyne respawned from the gulag and you know what I mean?
The Croydon De Bruyne fam, get it right, man.
Yeah, Croydon De Bruyne.
Yeah.
That is shocking. Please don't well share him. Please don't well share him.
You see how these?
Just don't well share the guy. I like him.
Sheffield United have already rattled.
Is he not okay? Is he not injured?
You see how they rattle?
Let him go.
How rattled they
Let him
are,
go,
bro.
bro. Yo, come. Let him go. Let him go.
Our turns. Yeah, we take our turn. Like we're gonna take our turn to beat you on Saturday or Sunday, whenever it is. I've not even looked up when we're playing you. I know we're just playing you soon. It's Saturday or Sunday. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those days. Yeah. What's that there? What are you holding up there? What's that? Yeah, that will be the score on Sunday. There you go. Saturday, whenever.
Fam. Yeah. He's holding up 21. That's closing in the last time they won the Premier League.
Oh, he's holding up. No. He's holding up how many goals Aubameyang scored this year. That's what he's holding up. He's holding up how many goals Aubameyang scored this year. No, he's holding up how many hundreds of thousands of pounds Aubameyang has robbed you for this year. That's what he's holding up.
Why are you hating, bro? Take your 2-1 L. Take your 2-1 L.
200,000. That's what he's
Take your 2-1 L. Take your 2-1 L.
I'll take my 2-1. I'll take my 2-1 and be second in the table. Where are you?
10 points behind you is fine.
10 points behind. And you're bothered about us losing 2 points. Bother about the 10 points, bro. You get what I'm saying? You can't win. You can't win your only trophy this year. You know what I mean? So what's this year saying for you, man? You get what I'm saying?
Back to the game, man. You might go back and forth shortly.
Yeah. So I'm just saying. I am not fazed by the loss. If anything, you man should be more worried by that loss. You man should have been more worried by that loss because the fact that we've lost to them. We will have more of a point to prove against you. We'll have a point to prove anyway, so we always want to get one over on you. The fact that he celebrated, the last time you beat us, your penalty was the goal of your month and all of that. So it just shows where yous are at. You know what I mean? I have no fear of yous, bro. Man, what I say, Martial,
Lacazette. In Premier League history.
Yous are the worst team in Premier League history. You're right. We lost to Yous earlier this season. You're right.
Exactly.
We
You
lost
got
to Yous
two
earlier
of the
this
worst
season.
teams in Premier League
Yes.
history. So
Yeah,
that's
you're
two
right, you're
L's
right.
you have to take.
Two.
You're
Yeah,
making
yeah.
it worse for yourself,
That's
JV.
what? 2 L's. 2 L's. 2 L's. That's what it will
Nah,
be.
bruv.
On the
Turn it
weekend.
around.
2 L's.
2-1, bruv.
2 L's. 2
2-1.
L's. Yeah. You know what? I'm actually proud of you three for turning up. To be honest, because I don't know what you've got to talk about or fight for. Use our Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Use our Arsenal.
You know what? It's
Use
cool.
our
Innit?
Arsenal.
On Saturday, JV, remember your words, innit? Because when we
I remember it, bro. I remember. Clip me.
The tweets, I'm coming for you, fam.
You
The
come for me,
tweets are
bro.
coming
You
for
man are Arsenal.
you,
You
fam.
man are
I'm just
Arsenal.
gonna put.
You man are
Look, we
Arsenal.
got how many ops in our team? Do you know why you sound so confident? Because do you know what's so funny about United fans? Yeah, they keep forgetting.
Let's hear this.
Literally, this time 1 year ago, if you didn't get Penandes, yeah, you would be in the rut right now. Penandes saved your club, bro.
But if you didn't have Aubameyang, you would have got relegated last
No,
season.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Penandes saved your club. Aubameyang came in 3 years ago.
Bro,
Penandes saved your club.
20-year-old is saving you right
in
now.
the same rut as us this time last year.
A 20-year-old is your savior. You two little kids are running your team, bro.
VAR
Be
was
worried
your
about your
savior.
team. Be worried about your team. You have two little kids.
Varchester was your savior.
Okay, right. You have two little kids running your team. Two little kids.
Cool, when these little kids
our
team right now,
when
that's
these
cool,
little
man.
kids,
Have you seen our ops?
don't
Have you seen our old head ops? Have you seen our old head ops? Have you seen our old head ops?
When your little,
Right, yo,
when
you
these
man,
two
you
little
man.
kids, one sec.
Yo,
when these two little
go
kids
on,
don't get a text back from the missus next week, yeah, and the head falls off for the rest of the season, what you doing? You going back to Aubameyang? You know what I'm saying? What's Aubameyang doing? I have no worry about Arsenal at the moment. Arsenal are literally the least of my worries.
Saturday, bro.
Huh?
Aubameyang's not even playing on Saturday.
Oh, then you can watch what you want here for. See you later, man. Go away, bro. If you ain't got Aubameyang on Saturday, you're done, bro.
Okay,
later,
bro. Do you know why United fans are so confident right now? Yeah,
hold on.
because they don't want the fact they're taking a loss to the worst.
Let me get to the super chat
in history.
Come.
Bro,
Let me get to the
how many
super
teams have
chat.
you lost to this season?
JV, let me get to the super chat in it. Yo, 1 sec. Obviously, super chats will interject. This is great though, innit? We might have to bring this show back tonight. I'm swear, I didn't. This is fantastic.
No, 1 second.
Oh, Lord of mercy. He says, JV slandering Arsenal is worth the ticket alone. Yo, big up for the super chat. Much love, much appreciate. Make sure everyone hit the like button, share, subscribe, etc., etc. Yo, Charlie, we are gonna go to you. Give us your thoughts on it. Like I said, Arsenal's resurgence, United losing yesterday. Are you more confident? Are United a wounded animal? What does Ollie Tax play a part? Like, what's your thoughts?
I mean, I wasn't that worried before, because I do think Arteta is smarter than Ollie. You do have a better squad. By the way, Quill said that it's like a French battle to see who sucks less, like I said in Martial. I feel like the true battle, like the true fight there is going to be Maguire and David Luiz, mate. You know, like, who messes up the league? Like,
nah, I'm not having it. You man are smoking something. David Luiz and Maguire. See you later.
I do every now and then. No, he is, but
Wait. Charlie,
Hey, JV, our players don't tackle our own team, you know. I'm just saying.
Do you man see Charlie Austin saying that you man picked Lindelof over Virgil van Dijk?
Do you think I'm listening to someone who I don't know who he plays for at the moment? Do you think I'm listening to Charlie Austin, who I don't know who he plays for at the moment, and he probably needs a little piece for the story? I ain't listening to Charlie.
And if we're talking about teams missing out, if I remember correctly, Arsenal missed out on Kante, they missed out on Cristiano Ronaldo, they missed
everyone,
out on
everyone.
You got a hell of man that you missed out on.
These man missed out on Jesus, not Gabriel.
I could go listen for the Arsenal we missed out on. I can name a whole 100 players, bro. With all the players we missed out on, bro.
Nah, you know what? Just one quick point.
Did you see that?
Did you see? Now, one quick point. You see that? Did you see that? What's his name? Odegaard. Wenger brought him to the ground when he was 14.
15, 15.
Yeah, that's mad. That just wanted to say. I've just seen that before. Because that's what that's
he
does with these
signed for Real Madrid, didn't it? He came to Arsenal for like a 2-week trial or something.
Yeah.
That's what
and he went to a semi-big team in Real Madrid, right? Like it's not like he chose to go to a smaller team. But it did make me more confident, mate. It's a simple fact. Like if both teams keep the same performance that they just had, Arsenal wins. By the way, little trivia here. Do you guys know how many times Sheffield United scored twice in the same game this season.
Yeah, it was twice.
and it
I'm
was
fully
one
aware of
day,
it.
Yeah,
We fully
you
aware.
conceded
And
4
it's bad
goals
as-
against.
You know what? You know what? 1 second.
Everyone's talking about defense, by the way. Your defense is absolutely shambolic. I
Here's
don't know
the
why-
thing.
And it's-
why you guys are
and it's
coming with so much confidence. Marcel's not going to
Yeah,
start.
facts.
Cavani's going to be playing.
And as bad as we are, yeah, I mean, as bad as we've been, we're still 10 points clear of you. And you lot are 8th.
No,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And that you are 8th. You get me? And you are a weak 8th, not like a quality
Here's the
smoke
thing.
8th. You
By
get
the
me?
way,
You are 8th. You got ripped off.
Silence speak volumes, my brothers.
Check
Innit?
this one.
Because you got
From
nothing to talk about.
Saturday,
That's why.
it's gonna be 7.
Bro,
Yeah.
check this one out.
Then the week after, it's gonna be 4. Yeah. When we get to 4, yeah, that's when you lot are gonna be like, oh shh. Oh, you
Bro,
this
I have
oh,
no
yeah,
fear of
oh,
your
but
team.
he has
I have
I
no
I have
fear.
no
I have
fear.
zero
I have honestly, all banter, all banter, all jokes aside, all banter, all jokes aside, unless that man behind you on that shirt is playing, I have no fear of your team, bro. You need to go and ask him to play.
Listen.
Go get him.
Let me reiterate
him,
one
bro.
thing, innit? I remember Chelsea fans sounding exactly like you when they were 10 points clear of us. We're level on points.
Yeah,
with them
So it's
now.
happened to you twice. So it's happened to you twice.
Brother,
Yeah.
hold on, twice. You lot were
Chelsea.
the ones that were bantering us when we were going through that rut. Everyone
Yeah, of
bantered
course.
us.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
We ain't
yeah,
Chelsea.
and
Man.
now you're
The
back.
manager
So
just got
Chelsea
sacked.
were
We're
10,
Chelsea.
at one
Go on,
point 10
Usman.
We
points
lost
clear
one game in 3 months.
for us.
We lost
Now
one
look,
game in
we're
3
on
months.
Yeah.
Check this one, though. You want me to be totally honest with you? If I close my eyes right now, I'd think I'm speaking to 3 Sheffield United fans because that's all I'm hearing from you. Talk to me about your team, bro. Talk
My
to me
team-
about your team.
Team will talk
Now,
to
tell
you
me
on
what your
Saturday,
team.
bro.
Tell me what
Your
your
team
team
will
do
beat
to
us
my
on
team.
Saturday, bro, and then we'll talk after, and I'll be like, JV, what was that smack
Tell
you
me
were
what your
talking
team
about?
do to my team,
So you're so confident. What's the score gonna be?
bro. Tell me what your team
We'll
can
go
do
Get
to
to
my
the
team.
score,
No,
Cam.
we'll go score
I
like
was
this at the end.
talking.
What? Tell me what my team can do to, bruv. Have
You
you
was,
seen
you was.
Maguire? We don't have to worry about nothing. Maguire tackles his own players, bro.
Maguire
Saka's
gets
gonna
what
have
he
Shaw.
does.
Saka's gonna have
Bro.
Shaw here
You
in
got
his back
David Luiz,
pocket.
Bellerin, and
Saka's
Maguire.
gonna be like, yo, sure, come. You might as well just
Come.
come for a cup of tea,
Come.
bro. Come.
Yeah, will give us
Because you
a
man
goal
gas
as
Shaw
well.
up so much, fam.
Away.
The guy is decent, yeah, but you
What?
man gassed him up to be like the best left back in the world, fam. Like,
He's not even our-
bro,
he's not even our
what?
best left back.
listen.
Shaw's not our best
Who?
left back.
The only
Shaw's
way you're
not our best
beating
left
us
back.
is if we're not playing Tierney. That's the only thing I can say. That's the only
Oh
way.
my
you're
God!
Shaw's
All your
not-
faith is in a left.
No,
back.
it's not. That's not all my faith. That's not all my faith. But when Tierney,
Come on, bro.
listen. When Tierney's in our side, our defense is solid. More solid anyway. More solid than what it is.
Now you know what?
He's your
This
best left
is
back.
dreadful.
Juice is in
I'd
early
rather this be 10 years ago and you man have got Henry and we got Van Nistelrooy. I'd rather that because what you're telling me
Who
right
have
now
you
is
got? What?
shocking, bro.
You know what's so
Is
funny?
your-
Yeah?
is
You're speaking so
Exactly what you're
confident,
doing to
yeah,
my
because
team.
you're second.
You
Hold on,
only
wasn't it
carry
last
it,
week
man.
you were saying you're first?
Yo,
You
yo,
were first,
yo,
and now
yo.
you're second.
One
One at a time.
1 point.
One at a time. All right,
One
Osman,
point.
we'll go
They
to
got
now.
game
Who
in
was
hand,
it?
they got to go
I've
4
lost
points.
it. Yo,
One second.
yo,
Watching.
I don't even know where we was at.
Charlie.
Go on,
had to
Charlie.
say something.
That was it. My bad. Go on, Charlie. I love this. This is great, yo. This is what football's about, people. You know what I'm saying? El Clasico
Yo,
on
as a-
social media. That's what this is. Go on. Sorry.
As a Brazilian, I can't just I can't just accept the argument that a team shouldn't rely on kids to win. I'm very used to seeing that. Our better players right now are young. What's the issue with that? Saka's playing better than anyone
What's the
else
issue,
right now.
bro? Your players are getting old, bro.
It's,
What's the issue?
I'm
You got
not
young
as
players coming up.
confident as Lauren, but
You're
just
hating,
like
bro.
you,
Like, hold
fair
on. So if
enough.
I put Greenwood into the
Yo,
conversation,
Cam,
you're defending.
Cam,
Greenwood.
Cam,
Let
let him
Calm
go,
down.
man.
Calm down.
Yo, Cam cutting off his own man, innit? Cam to cut off his own guy, innit? Let him
Cam's
go,
a
innit?
friendly
He's
fire.
excited.
One at a time, man.
Right?
Nothing. Yo, one at a time. There's no audio. There's one at a time. Otherwise, we couldn't.
Yeah.
We literally didn't hear nothing then for about 40 seconds. One at a time.
Yeah, go on, Charlie. Go on.
No, it's just that was we're going to be talking about Sheffield United because they're the team that stopped you guys this good run, because right now we're in a better run than you guys. And it's fair enough that you're not scared of Arsenal. Most teams probably shouldn't be because this season we have been garbage. But for the recent past, we're one of the better teams in the league right now. We're playing good football. We've had good performances. Saka's probably one of the best players in the league for the past month. Like, it's I'm not scared of United either, mate. Like, I think it's going to be a draw, but if a team wins, I think it's going to be us. I really do.
Okay, before you finish that, before he gets to that, so you said you looking at it more you're more expecting a draw, but if it's a team wins, you expect it to be you. Why is that? Like, what factors are in your? I'm not even going to argue. I'm just want to know, and I'm just trying to gauge why that is.
I think Arteta's like usually outsmarts Ali. I think that's what happened the two games they played. I think he's a better manager. I think we're in slightly better form, and it's a little bit of, you know, I know we're the underdogs. I actually like that feeling. As a Brazilian, I'm not used to it. You know, I like the feeling of being the underdog here. So it's nice. I'm comfortable here. Like, I think it's gonna be a draw, but if a team takes it away, like I just don't see your defense being able to cope with Saka.
Okay, so Saka's the one you're looking at because you'll probably play Saka, Lacazette, maybe Pepe. All right.
Wait, if Tierney and Partey don't play, we're fucked. That's
Oh
done.
yeah, Partey's dope. Partey, all right, all jokes aside or banter aside, Partey's a quality baller, as is Saka in it. They're the two I look at in your team and be like, all right, if they play, then they could cause issues and that. But I just want to get to this. So Lawrence says, Flawless, listen, yeah, I'll drop you £80 if you win. You're that bad, I'm that confident. Right. Well, you said $39.99 on the other show. Wow. So now you're saying 80. So I'm gonna screenshot that. I'm gonna screenshot this in it because I 1000% believe we are gonna win this game. Usman, to you, how confident are you? So off what Charlie said there, he reckons it's gonna be a draw, but if it's gonna be a win, it's gonna be Arsenal. Me, right. I'm not concerned by these. I think we're gonna win, but go on.
First and foremost, Charlie, which one is it? Are you the underdogs or are you going to win the game? Are you going to make your mind up or what? Like, 1 second you're the underdogs, next second you're going to win the games. Which one is it? Are you the underdogs or not?
I know I look like Jesus when I have my hair down, but I don't own the universe, mate.
I know,
I'm saying
but you can't say you're underdogs and sit there and say we're going to win the game. It doesn't make underdogs are not expected to win the game, and you're sat there as a fan expecting if a team's going to win, it's going to be your team. So you're not underdogs.
You're in second. We're in 9. Of course, we're the underdogs, but I have a feeling we're going to win.
Form is irrelevant because the season says that when you've come up against a proper team, you've struggled. And look, you guys are going to sit and say, Man United are not a proper team. But at the end of the day, we're second and you're 9th or whatever the position you guys are for a reason. You know, a lot of people are discrediting the work that we have done. Regarding Sheffield United, that's my first loss since November, and that other loss was against you lot. So, you know, we're entitled to lose a game. Obviously, our fans are a bit annoyed because we're not used to it. We're not like Arsenal, when you lose, 8 out of your first 16 games, or whatever it is.
We're not used to it. Hold on, you went through the same shit last year. You are used to it. That's what I hate about United fans. You need to forget, yeah? You'd rather bring up your Fergie years.
Come, let him go, man. Let him go, and then you can respond to it. I'm going to go to you. Let him go, man. Let him go.
Regarding the confidence. Look, first and foremost, yeah, look, it's always going to be a difficult game. But Bruno, Pogba, they turn up like where these mans are talking about our defense. When you got David Luiz and Holding, Gabriel or Gabriel, whatever the hell's man's name, man's getting violated by some dead teams in the lower leagues and that. Like, I don't know, and apparently Tyranny must be Jesus if he's flipping coming and making the difference. Yo, he ain't knows he's not Moses, you know. Like, exactly, Tyranny's a good left back, but he's nothing like, he's not Roberto Carlos, like he's gonna come and have that much of an impact. Look, Saka's your main threat and Partey is, but if Pogba decides that he wants to turn up like he's been doing the last month, you man's talking about Saka as being one of the best players. Pogba and Bruno have been up there as well. And Pogba's been one of the best players.
Well, Sheffield fan there.
And he's been running midfield. So if Pogba turns up against your dead midfield, you must allow coming back on Saturday night whenever you must do the match reaction. Just mute your mics. Mute your social media's calm. Just don't come, man. I swear to God, it's not going to be nice for you, man.
You know what? Wait, come. Let me go 1 sec. I'm just going to say in it. I'm just going to put this out to the people. I'm highly entertained here. Like, I'm not involved in this. This is defo the lineup for a match reaction, regardless of the result. You get what I'm saying? Because this has been thoroughly entertaining. Yo, everyone, make sure you hit the like button on the video. Mods, please let me know how many likes we're on. Share the video across all your socials and subscribe to Sarcasm City TV. Make sure when you subscribe, you hit the notification bell. Make sure you follow Cam on his new YouTube channel, Cam ODS. Make sure you follow Usman as well, Usman Talks United. That side, I'm going to add it to the title as well, Usman Talks United. But Quill, we'll go to you because this is an interesting topic before, because obviously we're going to close out the show soon. Do you see Arsenal as the underdogs in this, or are you expecting a win? Like, how? Yeah, like that's what I want to know. Are you the underdogs, or
tricky, just because of
how you feeling
form,
about it?
Sorry.
So that's interesting.
Yeah, just because of recent form, I think we've bridged the gap a bit.
He froze. I froze.
We good? Yeah, I think we've bridged the gap a bit. I'll say we're slight underdogs, even though we're at home, which is saying something. I I think if you're looking at squads, I'll say you're slightly better in the attack, slightly better in midfield, and then our defense is a bit of a toss-up, to be honest with you. But I think we have got the better manager who will set up tactically better. So that's why I think it makes it a bit more interesting. I think Partey gives a bit more solidarity to our midfield because Pogba looks back on form. Fernandez is crazy, but yeah, Partey he's a baller. I don't like the slagging off of Gabriel. I think he's a proper centre back. He's going to be a threat. But I see it even going into it. To be honest with you, I see it as a coin flip, man.
All right, fair enough. I miss on you because my Wi-Fi was
basically saying we got
at the end of it that you said you see it as.
Ain't want nothing, innit? You ain't want nothing with your manager. Our managers are done. That's basically.
Yeah, our manager's dead. Your manager's not a dumb, but our manager is dead, definitely in it.
Yo, check this one. Now, in all realness, yeah, I'll be real right now, yeah. I'll be real. Your manager is lucky that he's not managing a better club, or he wouldn't have a job. He's still in a job because
your manager's lucky he's not managing a worse club. He's trash.
What?
His manager is trash. I agree.
Yeah, but he's at a big club because the club's got
failure.
Mate,
you can't win a trophy this year. You cannot win a trophy this year. You cannot win a trophy this year. What are you talking about? You
can.
Win a trophy this year.
You can.
Yeah, you can. You're still in
What trophy you're gonna win? Because you're gonna get to the any semi and you're gonna lose again.
You cannot win a trophy this year.
4 semis in a row. 4 semis in a row.
Win a trophy this year.
4 semis in a row. 4 semis in a row.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
4 semis in a row.
That cup, what you've won, is the last
4 semis
trophy
in a row. 4
you will win
semis
for the
in a
next
row.
10 years.
4 semis
You can
in
win
a
the FA Cup as
row.
much as you want for the next 10 years. It will be the biggest trophy you win.
You know what's
for
so
the next
funny?
10
Yeah,
years.
like I said, Jay, you man, I forget.
Yo.
This time
Yo.
last year, you was in the same rut as us, the exact same rut as us. 1 year
And we've
ago.
improved.
But
And we've
rather
improved.
talk,
So what you
no.
talking about?
You'd rather talk about your seasons before that. This is what I don't get. You United fans
No.
are not consistent,
No.
blood.
I'm
You
talking
can't
about
be
this season.
consistent, bro, because
All
when
I've
you
talked
can't
about is
talk
top
about
of
your
the table.
season
That's this
last
season.
season, yeah? Like I
I'm
said,
talking
this
about
time
top of the
last season.
table.
No. This time
Second.
last season with all your good players that you have, apart from Fernandez, yeah? All your good players that you had, your Pogbas and all your Maguires and shit, you was in the same position we was in last year.
Okay, Cam.
But
Okay,
we're
Cam. In
better
response
now.
to that.
We're making no
Okay,
sense.
all right.
We're better
So
now.
in response
So
to that,
what's
wait.
the issue?
Yeah, by one play, because you've one player.
Yo, Cam.
So
But in
what?
response to that,
What's
wait.
your point? What's your point?
Wait. Hold up. Wait. In response to that, in terms of last season, yeah, Bruno wasn't in. Pogba barely played last season as well in it. So that takes out arguably our two best players from this season. Yes, we have improved in that. And
So
you lot were
we
killed.
have- You can't even say that you still had the squad though. You
Yo,
still had
shit
the
all
same,
these
basically the
things.
same squad.
We didn't have this.
Nah,
squad.
on a
We had
level,
no Cavani.
Charlie.
We had
Yo.
no Donny. We had no Cavani. We had no Tellers, and we have a poor manager as
Donny
well.
doesn't
We gotta
play
add in
barely.
Oli Tax. Okay, then
Donny
no
doesn't
Tellers,
play
no
barely, let's
Cavani.
be real.
Okay, no
Cavani hardly ever
Cavani, no
plays.
Tellers. Cavani
does
plays.
play. Cavani will be starting
Cavani does
Saturday
play.
as well.
Cavani does play.
Cam.
Cavani was on the bench though.
Martial's
Cam.
starting.
Cavani
You had
does play.
Igalo.
Cavani starts, you lose.
Igalo done more
starts,
than
you lose.
last
Yo,
season.
If
Martial
Cavani
had.
starts, you lose. If Cavani starts, you lose.
No way.
Why?
Cavani
Why?
starts, we lose. No way.
Against your defense,
That's
Cavani.
that's actually
Movement.
It
that's
depends.
actually
No.
better kind of
Cavani,
forward.
listen,
Rob Holding-
it
Rob
depends
Holding
what
will
other
be
fans
holding
say.
goals.
It depends what
One
other
at a
fans say.
time. One at a
Rob
time,
Holding,
people.
Rob Holding will be holding goals. Yeah, you play Rob Holding against Cavani. I swear to you, bro. Don't
Cavani,
even
bro,
watch the
what's
match.
Cavani gonna
If
do,
you play
bro?
Rob Holding against
Cavani's not gonna do
Cavani,
anything,
don't watch
bro.
the match. Don't watch
Cavani's
the
not
match.
gonna do anything, bro. Cavani's not gonna do anything, and then you're gonna
Okay.
break. Listen,
Yo,
Cavani's
yo,
gonna
yo,
keep
chill.
back the whole game.
Okay, we'll see. You man
Okay.
play Rob Holding against Cavani. Bro,
You
don't
forget,
even watch
but
the
we
match.
have enough, but we don't
Go
just
shop.
have Rob
If
Holding,
you
you know.
if you
Right.
play Rob Holding against Cavani, go shop, bro, and don't return for an hour and a half. You get what I'm
Go
saying?
shop.
Go
Right,
watch
well,
the
like,
matches.
yo.
I'm gonna watch that game and enjoy it because I know Holding's
Right.
gonna be like, oh,
You man, chill. Right.
Yo.
So, before we close out the show, we're gonna get scoreline predictions from anyone. Scoreline predictions. That will come. We're gonna start with you. Just a scoreline prediction. Not what's
3-0
gonna
in it,
happen.
Arsenal. What?
3-0 Arsenal. Charlie.
How? You have no one to
Wait,
score
no,
goals.
I
JB.
told you 3-0 Arsenal in it.
Relax.
Like a Saka. There you
No.
go. That's what I have to say. That's how. There you go.
Relax.
There's
Yo,
a
relax.
reason.
Relax, man. Just the scoreline predictions. That's all man wants to hear. Charlie, Cam, you're saying 3-0. I'm writing all these down. Charlie, scoreline prediction, please.
I'm gonna go 1-1.
1-1. Okay, Quill.
Oh man, I wanted to do a draw. Now it makes us look bad, doesn't it?
Say it with your chest, bro. Say it with your chest.
No. Wait, one second. Quill. No. It's one of them. Either you say it with your chest, and you end up in the you run it all by getting clipped. You run the risk of being clipped, or you say what you say with your what you think with your head. But you're going. You're saying go on, Quill.
I'm gonna say 2-2. But my last words before I go, because we started on a negative vibe, I do want to say positive. The respect I have for Marcus Rashford for everything that guy's doing. Yeah, for such a young lad. Yeah, a young kid, like to be thinking like a grown man. I have much respect for a man like that doing that movement. So I just want to say that. Yeah. But other than that, fuck him on the weekend, innit? And I hope
it's fair enough. JV scoreline prediction.
I honestly check this. Yeah, I'll be brutally honest. I cannot see you man scoring unless we make a mistake. So I'm gonna say 3-1. I can't. If you score, one of our players falls over and we tap the ball in. That's it.
Yeah, cool. Osman, same to you. Scoreline prediction.
Yeah, no, as Mum was just saying about Rashford, I'll keep it short and sweet, Flo, sorry. If Rashford's been feeding the community, it's time he feeds his bloody players, and we win this game comfortably. I'm saying this one as well. Cavani is going to rip holding a new one, Cam. I can't wait to see if that's the game, bro. That's what I'm saying.
My face is going to be smiling because I'm going to be on here and I'm going to see 3 faces like this.
Look, bro.
Right, Cam said 3-0. Charlie, you said 1-1. Am I correct in saying that? I'm writing all these down now, innit? Charlie, you said 1-1, yeah?
Yeah, I did.
Is that your final answer?
I want to change it because Quill went with a draw, and I don't want Arsenal to look that bad. 2-1 Arsenal.
So you're saying 2-1, right? Got you.
Yeah.
2-1.
Yeah. By the way, JP, you said we're only scoring if you guys make mistakes. Maguire plays for you. You're making mistakes.
David Luiz, bro, come on, no, be serious.
I know we're conceding. I know we're conceding. You man
have actually gone out of your way and purchased David Luiz and given him a contract.
You gotta let him go.
Listen. You man have actually gone out of your way and purchased David Luiz after knowing he's Maka and given him a contract after seeing him dead at your rivals for how many years? Yeah,
that was dumb.
Maguire was actually good before he come to us. Maguire was actually good before he come to us. So
never eating meal good.
It was
never eating meal good. Never.
Right. Okay, chill. Yeah.
David Luiz.
What was your final?
Quill, what's your final scoreline?
I hope they play David Luiz and Holding. But yes, Quill, fine. You're saying 2-2. Okay, JV, what did you say? 3-1 us, yeah?
Yeah, we
5-0, bro. 5-0. David Luiz and Holding, you're getting smashed.
This guy, man.
Bro,
right,
Cavani didn't do nothing, bro. But listen,
yo,
chill. Cavani's good. Cavani's dead.
Relax.
I'd rather play Martial. That's what you're gonna say, bro.
Yo, relax. Let me get to Usman. I'm just getting the final scores. Usman, what did you say? 3-1.
I got 3-1 as well.
Oh, you got 3-1. Okay, so JV, you're saying 3-1. Usman, you're saying 3-1.
5-0. 5-0.
Right, I got you. Don't let these man. This guy said 5-0. Right, I'm putting down 5-0. You're a joker. Yeah, and I'm saying 2-1 Manchester United. I'll give my thoughts on this quick before we before we cut out the show. I'm over on United Central with Saeed. Make sure you head over there with Curtis Shaw from AFTV. And I'll just give my quick thoughts on the game. Yeah, Usman. No worries, Usman. Bless for jumping on. Make sure you go to Usman Talks United podcast and that. Big up.
For the rest of the season, get
ready to hold that L, blood.
Yo. Big up Carefree Lewis in the comments, you get what I'm saying? Salute to him. Man, I swear Chelsea, you're below Arsenal, Lewis. You get I'm too sure ball though, innit? You know what I'm saying? And that. So boom, as I was saying, I'm saying 2-1 Manchester United. I think we have more match winners. So that's what I'm expecting it on. Yes, I don't rate our manager, everyone knows this, but I'm just looking at it like where Drew will win there. The loss will wake us up, I think, to Sheffield United. And whether if it's Cavani, Greenwood, Rashford, Pogba, Bruno, I just think we have more in abundance. So that's why I'm saying 2-1. Hey, salute to everyone in the comments. We are going to bring this back. Make sure you check out Gonna Talk for those who haven't seen it before, now you know what the Gonna Talk from the podcast is like. Excellent podcast. Make sure you check it out every Monday at 9 p.m. Obviously, it's not always like this, but anytime United Arsenal, you will get this in it. So make sure you check them out every Monday on there. Of course, the MANDEM United podcast is every Tuesday, every Thursday, 5 p.m. Myself and JV. Yeah, I think that's everything anyway. Obviously, everyone confident. I'm confident going into this. Very confident. I could get clipped for this. We'll see what happens in it. Mod said we're on 33 likes. Keep getting them likes. So make sure you follow all the MANDEM across their show, all their socials. You can see it all there. Make sure you can do it there. I think you can. Yeah, that's closed it up so you can see it. Cam ODS.
Hey, don't
Obviously,
be
Marley
dirty.
chilling.
No
Quill.
Instagram on there, yeah. Don't be dirty.
You're right.
What you mean no Instagram on where? Yo, that's your title, Quill. You can change that.
3 hours.
You can. Yeah. You can change it. You can change it. You know, when you enter the broadcast, you can
Oh,
change
it's
your
my
name.
own fault, yeah?
Yeah, it's your own fault.
Yeah.
fam.
We didn't do that. I was thinking, what's he talking about? We didn't do that, bro.
Play me. But yo, again, salute to you lot. I hope you lot have enjoyed this as much as we have. I've tried to ref this as fair and as best as I can. But yeah, this has been Gonna Talk from the Arsenal podcast versus the MANDEM United podcast on Sarcasm City TV. Thank you very much for tuning in.